First up, a gut-wrenching UEFA Champions League exit for Manchester City against Real Madrid. Pep Guardiola's side fought valiantly with 10 men after a controversial red card, but did they reveal a crucial new team's spirit in defeat? We break down the epic clash and what it means for City's future. And speaking of Pep Guardiola, the whispers are growing louder. Will the legendary manager consider his Manchester City future after this Champions League heartbreak? We've got the inside scoop on his next steps and who's already being lined up as a potential successor. But amidst the drama, a star is shining bright. We analyze how Rayan Cherki proved he's an indispensable piece of the Manchester City puzzle against Real Madrid. Was his performance a masterclass that demands a regular starting spot? And finally, with the Champions League dream over, attention turns to silverware. Pep Guardiola downplays the Carabao Cup final against Arsenal, calling it just a game. Is this a tactical mind game, or does he see it as a stepping stone? Stick around for all the details and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single update.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Manchester City's Champions League hopes extinguished, but a new spirit ignited. Despite a crushing 2-1 defeat to Real Madrid in the second leg of their Champions League round of 16 tie, and a 5-1 aggregate loss, Manchester City showed incredible resilience. Down to 10 men for over 70 minutes after Bernardo Silva's red card for a deliberate handball, the team rallied. Vinicius Jr. converted the penalty, extending Real Madrid's lead, yet City refused to collapse. Instead, Pep Guardiola's side displayed remarkable team spirit, fighting until the final whistle. Key moments included Erling Haaland's equalizer before halftime, bringing hope back into the tie. Though opportunities were missed in the second half, and a late winner from Vinicius Jr. sealed their fate, the performance was a testament to their character. Players like Jeremy Doku and Rayan Cherki had goals disallowed for offside, highlighting their attacking intent. Speaking post-match, Pep Guardiola expressed pride in his team's fight, stating, "It's tough being 3-0 down and then 4-0 at 10v11, it's almost impossible." He emphasized that while mistakes happen and Madrid punished them, the future remains bright and lessons will be learned. The experience gained by younger players in the Champions League will be crucial for next season. The unwavering commitment and fight shown by every Manchester City player, especially after going down a man, demonstrated that Pep Guardiola has successfully instilled a vital team spirit. This resilience, forged in adversity, will be the bedrock for the team's future success and evolution. Did Manchester City's spirit in defeat signal a new era? And what's next for Pep Guardiola himself? Pep Guardiola's Manchester City future hangs in the balance. Following their Champions League exit at the hands of Real Madrid, questions are intensifying about Pep Guardiola's long-term commitment to Manchester City. Despite assuring he had the motivation to see out his contract, reports suggest a final decision is yet to be made. Guardiola appeared visibly frustrated after Bernardo Silva's early red card significantly impacted the match. When asked about continuing next season, he responded with yes, a lot of energy. However, according to reports, the Catalan coach will use the upcoming week, including the League Cup final, to carefully consider his future before informing sporting director Hugo Viana. The club is already exploring potential replacements, with Enzo Maresca reportedly sounded out, a move Guardiola apparently approves of, valuing the club having a contingency plan. While Guardiola's biographer, Marty Perarnau, expressed intuition that he would fulfill his contract, he also confirmed no definitive decision has been reached. The intense pressure of another Champions League disappointment, coupled with Guardiola's past philosophy of managing for a 3 to 4 year cycle, fuels speculation. Some reports indicate his energy levels fluctuate, adding another layer to the uncertainty surrounding his tenure at the Etihad. Could a new manager be on the horizon for City, and who stepped up on the pitch when it mattered most? Rayan Cherki emerges as Manchester City's vital creative force. After a draw against West Ham, where Pep Guardiola regretted not starting Rayan Cherki. The young talent was a guaranteed starter against Real Madrid in the Champions League. Despite City's eventual 2-1 defeat and Champions League exit, Cherki's performance proved he is a player who must be a regular in the starting lineup. From the outset against Real Madrid, Manchester City attacked with intent. Cherki, alongside Jeremy Doku, worked tirelessly to break down the Real Madrid defense, creating numerous scoring opportunities that were unfortunately not converted. Even after Bernardo Silva's red card and Vinicius Jr.'s penalty, which effectively ended City's Champions League hopes, Cherki's commitment and fight remained evident. He consistently threatened the Real Madrid defense with his dribbling and incisive passing, forcing saves from Thibaut Courtois and unpicking defensive structures. Cherki's performance confirmed his status as Manchester City's chief creative player. While the squad boasts attacking options, it's Cherki who provides the necessary spark to create chances for forwards like Erling Haaland, Anton Semenyo, and Omar Marmoush. His ability to operate effectively on the wing and his willingness to take on defenders offer a dynamic threat that the team needs. Guardiola acknowledged Cherki's importance, noting that the player needs more game time to develop, especially his off-the-ball contributions. Cherki's standout display against Real Madrid serves as a compelling argument for his consistent inclusion in the starting 11, proving his value as a regular starter for Manchester City. With the Champions League dream over, what's next for Manchester City's silverware hunt? And how does Pep Guardiola view the upcoming final? Pep Guardiola labels Carabao Cup final just a game ahead of Arsenal clash. As Manchester City faces Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final, manager Pep Guardiola is emphasizing the match itself over the occasion, viewing it as an opportunity to assess his team's identity rather than a pivotal trophy moment. This final presents City with a chance to end a nearly 2-year wait for silverware. However, Guardiola appears to be managing expectations, framing the League Cup as a stepping stone and a football game to test his team's mettle against top opposition. He stated, "It's not crucial, it's a football game, we are going to try to win good performance." He sees the match as a crucial mirror to understand his team's current standing against the best in England and Europe. While winning any trophy is significant, particularly for newer squad members gaining their first taste of success, Guardiola's measured approach suggests a broader perspective. A victory at Wembley could indeed boost morale and confidence for the remainder of the season, potentially challenging the notion that Arsenal is unstoppable. However, Guardiola's rhetoric implies that the performance and what can be learned from competing against strong teams like Arsenal are paramount, even if the trophy itself is downplayed. That's all the football news you need for now. But don't go anywhere, we've got a rapid-fire recap coming up next. And that's a wrap on today's explosive football news. We saw Manchester City display incredible team spirit in their Champions League exit against Real Madrid. Pep Guardiola contemplating his future at the club, Rayan Cherki proving his worth as a vital attacker, and Guardiola downplaying the significance of the Carabao Cup final. Don't miss out on any future updates. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms.